What can you expect from me during the Winter Music Conference in Ultra? Besides partying and getting twisted, you know, first of all, I go to the Winter Music Conference to see all my DJ friends. You know, it's always a good spot to see all those people that's so busy touring and they're there for like a week. So it's really good to do that. It's all about new music for me.
Yeah, like I said, we can be together as one, you know, because we are coming from all over the world. So it's hard to meet and to talk about music. For example, yesterday we were with at Morello after party at Space, and with Chuckie and Thomas Gold, Albin Myers, talking about that. You know, it's really important for us to share, not only on Twitter and Facebook. You know,
the main goal, I'm actually coming to the WMC, to Miami, is to to meet all my DJ colleagues.
And for the sun.
That's true. Yeah. Gotta love Miami. Yeah. I was happy that I had the song, I mean Miami girl, bitch, however you want to call it. And it, you know, and then you walk in the streets and you see all those T-shirts in the stores. Feels kind of good though. Well, me and Gregori Klosman, we've been on this little mini tour. I have this monthly residency at Marquee in Las Vegas and live in Miami. And I also do Lavo in New York. And yeah, so I brought him this time and we having fun. It's been absolutely rocking, especially...
and thank you for bringing me there, because it's
no problem.
A place where...
Especially like if
insane.
If you look at Vegas, like 1 year ago, there wasn't not like you know, a really big house electronic music scene over there. And now, like the most expensive club in Vegas is built on electronic music.
House music.
Yeah. So you know, it's building towards the right direction.
I started, I think, playing piano at home, and then I heard Daft Punk album in 1997.
Typical French, yeah. Typical
it was,
French.
Yeah, we are like proud of ourselves, you know. It's famous now. Really, Daft Punk was what made me start electronic music, you know, producing. And actually, we met on Twitter. I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
I hit him after my track with Tristan Garner, Fucking Down. He played it so many times.
Yeah.
And
I love that
I was like, thank you for playing my track. And the answer was, do you want to work with me? So
yeah, I just think he had this crazy vibe, you know, in his music, and I love it. And I also like to, you know, work with fresh names. So I didn't see his name a lot, but I knew his track, and it's a big track. So I hit him up like, yo, we should do some, you know, you should do some releases on my label. We should do some remixes together. So basically, at the end of the day, we already did like what, 4 remixes?
Like 4 remixes in one
like
original track.
Yeah.
And we are good friends now because working together.
Yeah, you know, it's fun how you meet each other through music, and then eventually, you know,
nothing was planned.
Yeah.
Really fun.
So this is how we met through Twitter.
This is a Twitter story.
It made the world so much smaller, you know. Before, I couldn't reach my people like this fast, and now I just have like, I don't know, 58, almost 59,000 followers on Twitter. And you know, whenever I'm asking a question, I just get response from all over the world, which is really crazy. If you're on a party and people liked it or they don't like it, they just tell you on Twitter, and it's really cool that you have this fast interaction with your fan base, which is really dope. And it's so 2011. If you're not on Twitter, and I know a lot of artists, they're lazy, you gotta step your game up.
Because you have to be everywhere. I mean, if you are not working hard on those social networks, you're dead. I mean, even 24/7. It's 24/7.
Yeah, but even if you look at like big rap artists, you know, like before you had the mixtape game, and then a lot of people gained their name on the internet, you know, which is really great. It's a really good outlet for people with a lot of talent with a small name to basically get out there and make it happen, you know. I buy a lot of music, you know, and every week or maybe every day I have a new favorite track. I play his stuff a lot. He just released a track on my label. It's called a track called Jaws. And the first time I got it, I played it, and people were just loving it. I really like the way tech house been developing lately. It's really groovy.
Especially in 2010.
Yeah, 2010 was a big year for tech house.
What was hard for tech house is there's not that much vocals, and people, they're not used to tracks without vocals.
Yeah. So it's built on groove, and it's just killing the game right now. It reminds me of the 90s sound. Yeah, like
it's a club music.
Yeah,
you cannot hear tech house in your car. I mean, it's
Oh, you crazy?
You
I
can.
take out my car all the time. They just confirmed me for Coachella, and I heard a lot about Coachella, so that's definitely one I'm ready. I'm just ready. And also I want to do Burning Man at some point.
I would love to do Ibiza, and I think maybe it's on its way, so yeah, we'll see.
Believe me, also a really good party is Sensation. You should definitely.
Sensation.
You definitely want to be there.
Come on, Sensation. Yes, and maybe a big stadium and a wrestling festival. No, Tomorrowland, that kind of.
Yeah, those big outdoor festivals.
Yeah,
yeah, those are really good, by the way. I love Europe in the summer. You know, when we, especially Holland with those outdoor festivals, is just ridiculous. If I play in a nightclub, for me it's really important to have at least 3 CDJ 2000s.
I did before.
Yeah, 4 would be nice. And I use a DJM 800 mixer, and I need a good set of monitors, because I like to play it loud to get that energy. And I like, to me, the most important thing is, I mean, it's not even about a pretty club, you know, or like, it can be a ghetto club, but as long as the sound is really good in the room, I'm happy. I heard you still play with cassettes, by the way.
Yeah, I do.
He
I
plays
can
with
do that
8
now.
tracks.
8 tracks.
8 tracks.
I want my cassettes player. Yeah? Where are they?
It's really good to see how electronic music, you know, finally gets its shine, even in the top 40. You know, even in the US, it gets a lot of love. And if you look at like all the mainstream artists right now, I wouldn't say they want to jump on the bandwagon, but you know, they're finally recognizing that electronic music is something that they should definitely, you know, play around with. So that's cool to me.
And there is a whole new generation coming up. Like we said, Alvin Myers, Thomas Gold, Tristan Garner.
If you follow me on Twitter, you see me a lot of name dropping, and basically I've been in the studio a lot with a lot of people. Like I was in New York on Thursday, and I was in the studio with Kelly Rowland. She asked me to do some tracks for her album, so so we're in the studio, and she's also gonna do something for me. Hopefully the tracks will come out nice. And after that I went to the studio with T-Pain, and we're actually working on 3 tracks. I'm doing a lot of remixes for other people as well. I'm working on my own album right now, 2 albums actually. One is a dance album and one is a pop album. But I have to make sure the dance album comes out fresh with some, you know, new interesting stuff. So I have to knock that one out first, and then after that the pop album, which is really interesting because it's not going to be only 128 BPM, you know, it's going to be like a lot of different BPMs, and I wouldn't say very experimental, but I'm still going to use a lot of different styles and angles for that pop album. So I'm really looking forward to do the pop album.
I'm going to work again with Chuckie. To work together, of course. I have also some collaboration with Promised Land.
They're great. Oh, they're great, by the way. Promised Land.
Yeah, we should have
definitely keep an eye on.
Yeah, keep an eye on Promised Land too. We work with Bob Sinclair, and you never know, because when you work with another DJ producer, you are aiming and something new.
You're definitely aiming for something new. Yeah.
Something new. Neither your style or his style, but something which will bring you to the next level, you know.
Or at least be refreshing, you know.
Yeah.
So let's say every month I do this digital album called Dirty Dust Digital. It's every month on Beatport and iTunes, and it's only fresh names, and that's really good to do, to, you know, bring new artists. I think it's really good for the for the music itself, and gives me opportunity to, you know, finally, because I always wanted to do, you know, develop new acts and support new acts, and Dirty Dust Digital for me is that thing to do. Where did the name Chuckie come from? I grew up in Amsterdam. The neighborhood I grew up in, you know, everybody had a nickname. Some of them had a nickname because they were hiding from the police, and some of them had a nickname because it was just cool, you know. So basically everybody gave everybody nicknames, and obviously I wasn't hiding for no police. So your friends just give you this nickname, and when I was looking for a DJ name, I kind of stuck to it.
Actually, Klosman is an anagram of my real last name.
Oh yeah, that's true, right?
I won't tell you.
You told me, yeah. I thought it was your real last name, you know.
No,
it's
problem.
Slotman, right?
That's a problem, because when I go to a hotel for a gig, and then I would never know which one the gig, you know.
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't have any Klosman.
Yeah, that's the one thing, you know. The other day I checked in, and I was checking in with my real name. Like, yeah, hello, I'm checking in. I'm Clyde Narayan. Like, I'm sorry, sir, you're not in the system. I got mad, you know. Like, we do have a Mr. Chuckie in here. Like, that's not on my passport.
Yeah.
You know what? If I had to, you know, choose again, I would have loved to have a cool ass name like, you know, those guys like Roger Sanchez, Eric Morillo. Everybody has a beautiful name, and I'm just Chuckie.
But that's cool. On the flyer, you can put like big caps, you know.
Yeah, but I don't look that exotic like Eric Morillo and Sanchez, you know, Roger Sanchez, Gregori Klosman,
Look, Chesto is short too.
Yeah. Means something, huh? If I listen to music, I'm working. You know, even if I'm listening to other music, I'm still working because obviously that other music gives me inspiration for my actual work. So I'm on a job 24/7. Also, you know, working and messing around with music is a hobby. So for me, so if I'm free, I want to be busy with my hobby, which is music, which is work again. So
it's kind of crazy. Confusing, you know, because you work. I mean, we work, we do stuff.
Yeah.
It's not about lazy people, but it's your hobby, it's your passion. So you like to work.
I don't.
So you don't count hours.
Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi, I'm always online. My phone bills.
Did you see how we look at his phone like every 10 seconds? No tweets, no tweets. Come on, guys, tweet.
Matter of fact, I think some new tweets. Yeah, you can see it here. I'm on Twitter all the time, you know, and
this guy is the fucking king of Twitter.
I have to admit, so if I really have to answer your question, what am I doing besides music? I'm on Twitter.
Yeah. Like Second Life or something like this.
I just use Ableton. The reason why I use Ableton, by the way, is because in Ableton, I do also my radio shows. You know, I record my radio shows with Ableton. I travel with
and bootlegs also.
Yeah, also bootlegs and also productions. And I also carry a sound card with me. So yeah, I have the Apple G1 sound card, and I basically connect the mic and I do my radio shows in the room.
And I work for the big tracks production. I work on Logic Pro, and Ableton for bootlegs, and some fast edit for the club, and yeah, my radio show too.
Pauly D been playing my music for a minute, and I didn't know who he was because I don't watch TV, and people were like, "Yo, this guy from what's it called, Jersey Shore, he's playing your music." I'm like, "Oh, word!" So I got on the internet and I found out this guy in the show called Pauly D playing my music. So one day he shouted me out on Twitter. He's like, "Yo, Chuckie, this and that. I like your music." So we started direct messaging, and I basically been, you know, hooking him up with a lot of my music. Great guy, by the way. You know, really great. I haven't heard him DJing, but he's playing Dirty Dutch music, so he must be great. Pauly D, if you're watching, I want the secret to the apps, man. I don't know how you work it. I want them too. What up, it's your boy Chuckie, and I represent the Dirty Dutch, and this is WMC247.com. Yeah.
Salut, c'est Gregori Klosman. Big up at WMC247.com.